No. Okay. We are running to the train because I slept in and didn't get up in time to catch anything earlier, and I have to be back at work. So Nico's literally jogging. We've got like 5 minutes, but I think the train is delayed. So we should be okay. We made it. We're wet, but we're on time.
We will shortly be arriving to Edinburgh Waverley where the service will terminate. Will passengers remember to uplift all luggage and personal belongings and have your tickets and passes ready as the automatic bell stops. Thank you.
There's the sun. I wish I had a hood. It's dripping. Nico shopping haul. Okay, we're back at our flat after a very quick and wet trip into the city to do a bit of shopping. But I got a really exciting package from Selfridges.
Quick and wet.
Quick and wet. Rainy and short trip. As soon as we got out of the train station, it started downpouring and we were just soaked and walking around like wet cats everywhere. And my bangs are still wet, but we got these really cool headphones from Selfridges that just came in and I want to unbox them. Yeah, we got these Mondo by Funk Bluetooth headphones. They're like on ears, like very retro looking. Oh, they give you like a cute little dust bag for traveling. Oh, some plain black speaker covers in case you wanted to do all black, and then a little charging cord. I feel like you might switch out and do black instead of orange. They are cool. So we're gonna test them out and see if we like them, and then we might get the over ears from Selfridges as well. Somewhat dry change. I've got my little Snoopy Christmas sweater and some Tesco pajama bottoms and Uggs. I'm gonna make some tea because we're very cold and damp. And then maybe a little haul, although I didn't get much. Nico did most of the shopping, but we stopped into Aesop, so we got some good stuff at Aesop. Waiting for the wash and just thought I'd chat about my top 4 fashion predictions for 2025. I think the first one is going to be like big thrifted fur coats. I think 2025 we're going to continue being sustainable, and I think fur coats are like super chic and you can really wear them over anything and it will like make your outfit. Like you can wear them over just like a plain cotton tee, like a cashmere sweater, you know, any type of top. You can style them really like in an infinite amount of ways, like over some jeans with a pair of like classic leather loafers. You can wear them over like a slinky dress like you're going out, and they're thrifted, and so like instead of creating new fur coats or like using or purchasing ones that are made with like vegan fur, which is just kind of like plastic, I think it's very responsible and like sustainable and very mindful to just use the thrifted coats that are already in existence. So I think big like thrifted fur coats, like sheepskin coats, any sort of like animal fur is really the vibe going into 2025. The next thing that I've been seeing like in the girls wear during fashion week is like big suede or leather like shopping totes that are like carried under the arm like that, especially with cute little like unique eccentric like bag charms. I think we're all gonna be, you know, on the go, like shopping, walking, going to work, and we're all gonna want these like big these big totes to just carry everything: laptops, skincare, cameras, handy cams. So I think it's again something you can like thrift. Like you can go on the Real World and you can find so many just like leather totes or suede. And I think that will be, you know, kind of styled with like your fur coat or like a overcoat. You don't even need to wear a coat depending on the weather. Like just a big kind of luxurious leather or suede, like kind of like, you know, worn in, a little bit of patina, like kind of vintage looking, and just kind of like carrying it around on your shoulder. You're going to work, you're doing your shopping. Super much more chic than like a tote bag. And you can like decorate them up with cute bag charms, but I think big like leather shopping totes are going to be a thing. The third thing is, I don't really know how to describe these, but I'm going to put up an image, is these Miu Miu like leather derby moccasin shoes. I think they're kind of like something different than just like a plain loafer or like a boot, like a Chelsea boot. They're kind of like half boot, half derby, but you don't have to get the Miu Mius. Like you can thrift them. There's a lot of companies that are making like their own versions of them, but I think that will be kind of like a winter, spring, and like fall shoe that you can wear that isn't like a loafer or a boot or a sneaker, and I think just styled with some like 501s or some like wool black trousers that will like super chic, and again is something you can just kind of like rotate with a lot of different pants or trousers. And then the last one is like eclectic thrift style. I think is gonna like continue into the year. I think like as we're just kind of all developing our own personal style, I think thrifting has a lot to do with that, and I think we're all gonna kind of like use thrifting and like charity shops and like the Real and vintage shopping as like a way to develop our own personal and like eclectic, maybe eccentric personal style and like wardrobe, and kind of, instead of like always copying and pasting what we're seeing on like TikTok or YouTube, but like kind of use thrift stores as like a way to just like kind of create our own personal style and find things that are like one of a kind and unique. I really think like vintage and thrifting is gonna be huge for 2025. Like it already is. Like people are thrifting a lot, but I think as we continue to thrift and like kind of see what works and doesn't work and take more risks, I think like kind of that one of a kind, just like very eclectic, like, oh, I got this in a vintage shop sort of style is gonna be like super prevalent. Also gonna do a bit of a shopping haul. So we didn't really have a lot of time to go to a lot of stores just because we were running late, and we had to catch our train, but Nico got this really nice hoodie from New Balance at St. James Quarter. It's like a French terry, so like super light but still super warm, and I might have to get one for myself because I don't have a black hoodie. Maybe I'll get a light gray hoodie to just kind of layer under coats. Like I think coats are gonna be huge in 2025. Fur coats, like long cashmere wool coats, aviator jackets, leather coats. I love coats. They're so easy to make an outfit with, and so I think we're really dressing for like how to kind of like zhuzh up an outfit with like a coat and still be comfortable with a hoodie. So I like this one. It's nice and thin. I might get a gray one for myself, but this is Nico's little haul. And then we went to COS, and I'm just really looking for like a bag, not a huge like leather tote bag, and I have a cute little like shoulder bag, just something in between to just like throw all like my vlogging cameras in when I'm out and about. Like I have got some film cameras, you know, like a wallet, lip balm, that sort of stuff. And I find my cute little shoulder bag just doesn't really have a lot of room for everything. And this is kind of a boring haul, but then we stopped into Aesop because we were out of toothpaste. And I love their toothpaste. I get their Aesop toothpaste. It's got sea buckthorn, I don't really know what that does, but cardamom and wasabi, and it's just like really good at like neutralizing any like just food smells, bad breath. And yeah, we were running out of toothpaste, so we're just gonna pop into the shop and got that. Oh, this is my favorite thing, super impractical. And these totally impractical little mini Dash Hound like post-it notes. Like they're so tiny, like what could you possibly write on here? But I thought it was so cute. They were kind of expensive for what they are, but I don't have any post-it notes, and I thought these were just like super cute. This one's so tiny, I don't know what I'm gonna write here, but these two are like kind of large enough. So yeah, that was our mini haul. The sun is out after this morning's downpour, so just working from the kitchen, trying to get a little bit of sun before the sun sets in a couple hours. But I got my Real Foods delivery, which was a super random assortment of things, but I'm very excited for. Anyway, I was going through the footage and I realized I didn't really have a very good ending to this vlog. So after Nico came back from the gym, I just kind of did some more work, and then we had a really simple dinner of just roasted veg and some hamburgers. And then I went back to work, took a bath, and went to bed.